get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you decide to drink, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that you're able to recognize those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So great day. We done humped through a whole nother week. It's Friday. And I know that everybody don't just get the weekend off, but it's self-care day. So I'm gonna get us a self-care card. We're gonna get us an angel tarot card. I'm doing 3 card readings. And so great day, great day, great day. Good day, Miss K. Good day, beautiful. And so I'm gonna start off by saying happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers and even the ones that have their mothers are not still here. Guess what? I'm willing to share mine. So I am praying for you guys over the weekend as well. So let's get it. I'm blessed this morning. So I think we should I got you, Miss K. I see you.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Oh, blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Here I am on a lazy Saturday, chilling in the sun. Everything will be okay. Thinking about how far I come, the places I came from. I grew up too fast. Enjoy the ride before it's gone. Happy with my life. I feel happy. I am one. I won. It feels good to have a home. Oh, how I searched and searched for what was here all along. Just take one look around, gratitude can be found. The birds are chirping and the sun is shining. Melody, soaking up the sunshine in my skin, vitamin D. Never felt so at peace until this moment hit me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. The mountains bring me a sense of tranquility. Mother Nature has a way of creating inner peace. She wraps me in her blanket of love, and I lay in the
I
earth
got you,
pattern,
Michelle.
absorbing her
Good day,
energy.
beautiful.
Sun codes, earth codes, dirt codes. The trees and grass make me feel free. I am human, but I am non-physical energy. I can feel my soul smiling and rainbows staring back at me. I'm so grateful to be here, kissed by the breeze. Bare feet, I feel the earth, wind, and the sea. Been all over the world, but I'm right here with me. I've seen so many incredible things, but in this moment, I am full without doing anything. In this moment, I am peace connected to all living things. I've got everything I need. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Right here in this moment, it took me half a lifetime to notice. I traveled across oceans searching for solace, didn't find it. Instead, I found it in my inner knowing, and laughs and family and flowing and experience, exploring hard times and tears. 80 feet under the ocean of fear. Dear jumping out of plane naked, my 23rd year. Falling in love in South Africa, Germany, having a beer. Forgiving my dad and my stepdad, loving myself in the mirror. Long nights playing music around the fire. Friends at festivals dancing till sunrise. In the little moments, busking the streets freestyle. Little kisses on the nose and tickles on the back. The lovers I loved and never looked back. Taking acid and watching the sunrise.
Good day, beautiful people.
Smiles, the tears, releasing childhood fears. I think part of being human is less thinking, being more present flow, letting go, releasing control, trusting the gold at the end of the rainbow is woven into every fabricated moment we live in. It's just opening my eyes and let it in. Vanilla sunrise at Burning Man, teaching me who I really am. Life and death, full circle. This is what it all meant. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful.
Of course. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Good day, you guys. Good day, good day, good day. And if you made it through the live to this portion of it, the reason that people are putting hearts in the comments is because I do 3 card readings on some Fridays, but today I'm doing 3 card readings. So if you would like it, you got to put a heart in the comments, and when I get to you, I'll do your reading. But I cap it off at a certain time, at a certain point. I stop taking people because it's a lot of energy as well as I got stuff to do too. So good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the beautiful mothers. I know we not just mothers on the weekend, baby. We mothers 365 days out of the year. And so, but happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy your weekend and take the opportunity to take care of yourself because you are important, not just this weekend, every weekend. So, the first affirmation says, if you desire it, it's meant to be. Fate isn't something you wait for, fate is something you claim. If you desire it, it's meant to be. Fate isn't something you wait for, fate is something you claim. So, as you guys have goals and aspirations and dreams and desires and stuff like that, they say, hey, if you can dream it, if you can think it, if you desire it, if you want it, it's possible you can have it. Just go get it. Just go start walking towards it. As if you already got it. I'm going to that place right there. That's where I want to go. And so I'm claiming that this morning to be able to recognize the signs in which I need to see to get to where I'm trying to go. And to even know where I'm going. Because sometimes we just be wandering around in the dark. We don't know what we doing. The other affirmation says, I treat every person I encounter during the day with kindness. I receive that same consideration in return. I treat I treat each person I encounter during the day with kindness. I receive that same consideration in return. And you guys, the funny thing is that as I'm reading that particular thing right there, here go I go to the store yesterday. My daughter is with me. Um, and we pull in and this guy gets out the car and you guys I know you guys don't know my daughter, but she funny sometimes. So he gets out the car and he has a pigmentation um, issue or whatever, which is fine. I mean, but she looks at the features on his face and says that he looks like Caesar. If you don't know who Caesar is, Planet of the Apes. Okay, so I try to get myself and my composure together before I go in this store. And I know y'all like, why are you telling us this story? Because it fit with I treat each person I encounter with kindness, you guys. So I go in the store and he is kind of he giving off an energy of I could shoot the store up, kind of like that. Okay. So um I'm like, oh, so what do? I grab me something to drink. I get to the counter. He didn't made the guy come from behind the counter because he just said that I'm blind. I can't see this. And I'm telling you guys this because I'm trying. This is why I get the vibe that I get. He tell the guy behind the counter, I'm blind. I can't see. Can you show me where something at? The guy come from behind the counter. I just watched this man drive up here. So if you blind, how you get here? I don't know. So I'm in here like my antennas up. I'm tripping. So I make it to the counter before he do. The guy come back from behind there. He's standing in front of me, and everything in me, because now the guy he's gotten in line behind me, and everything in me, something said, Teresa, regardless of what he looked like, regardless of how he just treated this man or whatever vibe he giving off, something said, just speak, just be kind. Because maybe people aren't kind to him because of the features or what he looks like or whatever the case may be. And all of this is going through my head while the guy is ringing up my stuff right quick. So I pay for my stuff, and as I turn around, they said, hey, don't forget, be kind. And I turned around and I said, good day, sir. How are you? And his voice went from what I heard him talking to the man to he sounded like a kid to me. He said, good day, ma'am. Be kind. I thought he was going to tear the stove up, but my intuition, my inner me said, hey, we don't treat people like that. He hasn't done anything to you. Be kind. Just turn around and speak. The worst that can happen is he don't speak back. Just be kind sometimes as you encounter people uh, along your day, because my daughter had already prejudged, and it was already things going on. But whatever he had going on with Mister or whatever, that had nothing to do with me. I didn't even take on that energy. So sometimes we gotta learn to just be kind. I'm just saying. So, all right, you guys, let's get us a self-care card. I know I be having experiences, you guys. I want to tell you guys that my Mother's Day has already been blessed. It's been blessed. It's been blessed. It's been blessed. My daughter, the one in nursing school, passed her classes for this semester, and so I am so blessed. My sacrifice hasn't been in vain, and so I'm so happy for her. She gets the summer off. As you guys know, she gonna take Matty Patty Pie for a couple of weeks, and I'm so happy for everybody right now. Good day, Blake. Good day, beautiful. Yes. Yes, that's what we doing it for. And then, this week where I'm running around because Maddie Patty Pie is graduating this week, you guys. My grandbaby, my firstborn grandbaby, is finna go to middle school. Whoo! What? What? What are you talking about? My grandbaby is going to middle school. Like, how did that happen? So fast. It went so fast, I know. Okay. Good day, good day, good day, good day. Look what our self care card says. It says to elevate, you guys. This is your self care card for the weekend. Take it through the rest of the week or whatever. It says elevate. It says you get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. You get what you believe you deserve. We talk about this right here where we talk about self-worth, and it has it at the top. Do you feel worthy? Do you feel worthy? Sometimes we talk about how we want $1 million, but do you feel worthy of $1 million? Do you think that you are capable of handling $1 million? Because sometimes we just don't have $1 million because we don't know how to handle $100, and we don't know how to handle $1,000. We psych ourselves into thinking we financially stable or know some particular things, but sometimes we don't. I run across a lot of people, and that hasn't usually been my thing. But my mom liked to spend money. And if she was sitting here, I would say the same thing. She liked to spend money. And so sometimes that went over into bills or whatever the case may be. But self worth. And so we need to learn how to, you are worthy of anything that you can think of. And that was one of the affirmations this morning. Whatever you desire, you are worthy of that. And sometimes just because we think that we can't get it or it's out of our reach is the reason that we don't have it. I grew up in Detroit. Most of my friends are from Detroit because I was there majority of my life. And so we used to say, oh, I grew up poor. Well, I really, sometimes, poor is a definition of what you think it is. Because I'm sure it was people that were poorer than us. And I now that I think of it as an adult, poor was a mindset, to be honest, because I had food, I had clothes, we had a roof over our head, we even had a car, all kind of stuff. I wasn't poor. It was we was taught that we were we were poor. Yeah. We didn't have a whole lot of money, but we worked for stuff, and sometimes our attitude towards stuff was just poor because we didn't think we could have it. So they put these classes on you. So we didn't think that capable of being middle class. We don't think that we capable of being high class or whatever the case may be. But you are whatever you think you are. If you think you poor, then you poor. If money makes you poor or rich, then hey. But when you know your worth and know that you are capable and able to handle anything, then it's yours. You can have it. So they said this weekend, just realize that you can elevate. All things are great. You are absolutely amazing. You're doing amazing. Over the last year, I've watched you guys elevate. And you don't see it. You see it as, hey, I'm just doing what I need to do to survive or whatever the case may be. But your thought process then elevated, your knowledge then increased, your wisdom then increased. You trust in yourself then increased. Yeah, absolutely. And so you are worthy of whatever it is that you can dream of, that you can desire, that you can see beyond that even more. You're worthy of that. So don't just think that, hey, because you ain't in the atmosphere right now or you don't have it at the moment, don't mean that tomorrow it can't happen. Don't mean later on today it can't happen. You're worthy. So, haha. And Michelle, thank you for that. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day to the ladies, um, and get us an angel card, and we're gonna cut right into it. I'm gonna ask one more last time before I cap it off. I got Miss K, Michelle, and Alex doing 3-card readings. So if you would like a reading, you have to put a heart in the comments. Um, mm. Knight of Fire. It says passionate, adventurous, self assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of an essence. Think things through carefully. Now that's funny because I don't remember a whole lot about but yesterday I remember them telling us to think things through clearly. I It was a pause card that said, hey, take a pause because something is going on. And sometimes we need to take a step back because if you got to make an immediate decision, sometimes we can't get it right. It's too fast. We need to stop. We got to breathe. It said take a pause, but this card is saying the same thing. Think things through carefully. Let's get it, you guys. And I open the book right to the page. It says a significant situation requires your immediate attention, immediate and full attention. While time is of the essence, it is important to avoid making rash decisions. Enthusiasm and self-assuredness are wonderful, so long as they aren't separated from wisdom and caution. Um, so sometimes we procrastinate on making decisions, but they say, hey, something right now in your life needs your full, dedicated decision making. And I'm gonna take this card because I just had to make a decision and I had to pull through with that decision. I told you guys, me and my granddaughter was sharing the room, and I thought we could share the bed. It done got out of control. I had to make a quick decision and I had to stand on that thing. Hey, listen, she gonna need her space. I need my space. We got enough room in this house. Um, Turned the mom's sewing room into my bedroom. I'm out of there because I had to do something. Which, guess what, came with some changes as well because Maddie stayed in her room all day yesterday. See, so sometimes we look at it as if we're pushed out our comfort zone, but it's something that needs to be done. We don't recognize it at the moment. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going though. It says a person who's passionate about anything he or she takes on, a take charge individual who moves quickly with confidence and certainty on the behalf of loved ones and beloved causes, fearless, loyal, charismatic, self assured, adventurous, restless, possibly impatient, or insistent when it comes to having his or her way. And that's so funny because I feel like I just described my damn self. I feel like because I told you guys, even when I'm talking to friends or whatever the case may be, and they're talking about a problem, my first thing I'm thinking of, how can I help them solve this problem? So I'm a take charge kind of person. When we going on vacation or we going somewhere, baby, I got 50 million questions. How we getting there? Where we staying at? Blah, blah, blah. I'm usually probably the person that's putting some stuff together because I had control issues too. I had trust issues, all of those things came into why I became the take charge kind of person. I don't trust that people gonna do what they say they're gonna do and we ain't gonna get somewhere and be stranded and looking stupid. So I'm gonna make sure that this don't happen because I'm gonna take charge. Something in your life needs immediate attention. They say, hey, take charge of that thing. You the captain of the ship. When things get tough, you can't just bail because you want to. You have to take charge of the situation. You have to take charge of what you got going on because things don't just simply go away because we don't want to be bothered with it. So they said, just like this night, and I'm looking down at the card, he on fire, which means that, hey, I can burn through anything, I can get through anything. And you guys, I'm living proof of that. I'm not going to sit up here and decide on this beautiful day to tell you a whole bunch of horrific stories about how I done persevered past some shit. Because you done persevered past some shit too. I'm telling you, you got through it. I'm telling you to forgive yourself. I'm telling you to love those parts that other people don't know about. I'm telling you that it's okay that people don't know your story, and that's all right. Burn past all of that and take charge. You are absolutely amazing, and you are doing the best you can with what you have and what you know. And as you elevate, that was the word for today. As you elevate, you will start to drop things that you don't need any longer and pick up new things, and you will learn new things. Be transparent, be be teachable, be authentic, be you. Because the people that love you are just going to love you just the way you are. So think things through carefully and pay attention. You got this, you guys. Y'all got it. So, I'm piercing on through this morning, ain't I? I don't want to get put out for Mother's Day, you guys, because I got my mama house looking crazy. Um, this morning. Well, today, period. Because remember, we traded rooms, all kind of stuff is everywhere, and I want to get the house done before Mother's Day. Um, because I don't want her waking up like, we gotta clean up. But it's almost done, guys. I've been working really hard. I ain't even gonna complain to y'all about how sore I am. I've been working really hard, and I got 2 more days to finish it out. It's gonna work out, you guys. So, you ready? Because I'm ready. Miss K, it's your turn to burn, beautiful. I want you to think of whatever it is. You want the cards. You know how this works. And when you are ready for me to stop shuffling, put a heart in the couch. Michelle, you are after that. And Alex, you are after Michelle, sweetheart. And Crazy World Granny, I'm pulling cards today because I think I need something. So, why? Why would that just happen? Hmm. Whew, okay. Miss K. Maybe I should. Absolutely. No, they said no, don't do that. So, all your cards. Okay. Nope. And I'm going to do it just like this. Miss K. Beautiful. Soon as you put the heart on the thing, all your cards fell on filled out, and it was 3. So the first card was unfair bias, sweetheart. So I didn't have to pick your cards; they all fell out the deck. It was unfair bias, which means that the last couple of months, things have been going according to plan. It hasn't been the decisions that's been made, even with you, have been um somewhat judgmental, somewhat unfair sometimes. I got you, Michelle. So, and some you like, hey, how can I fix this? But that it is no need for you to even worry about that unfair bias part, because you kicked right on in regardless of what was happening, because that was a pass card. It was something that was taking place, as far as like, and it may have been with the previous job that you just had not too long ago. You were feeling as things weren't weren't fair for you. But the middle card says motivated beginnings. You have since then switched over to something else, and you are motivated. You have started to be motivated because it's like, hey, now I can see a different kind of picture. Your perception is a little bit wider. I seen you put some pictures up of that handsome man, so you are motivated to push a little bit further to get where you trying to go, because of this. It says decisive intuition. You have finally made a decision. And I know you think you like, what have I been doing this for? I really, I made a decision back then, but really now, right now, you are really trying to stand on that decision. You are really, because your intuition, because it's really telling you that, hey, this is the right thing to do. Um Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. You're really trying to stand on this thing now. It's really, I made this decision. This is what I'm standing on, regardless of what everybody is saying, what everybody thinks, or whatever the case may be. This is what I'm working towards. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of years, and I've been keeping it in the pocket and not telling nobody about it. But this is what I've been doing, and you finally in your head and your intuition, your heart and your head is matching now and say, hey, I'm going full speed ahead. I done made a decision with my intuition. And so, um, thank you, Miss K, again for allowing me to read. Thank you for you doing the work. I'm like I told you, these cards are just catalysts, they just tools or whatever. You do the work. You have been doing the work. And that's why you are where you are now. That's why you're able to make those sound decisions without thinking about anybody else. Because you know that now you are the most important person, sweetheart. And so, congratulations. Hey there. All right, Michelle. I know. And I'll let you after Michelle. Miss K, you are doing absolutely wonderful, sweetheart. And I know we be like, what? Some days I'd be like, what in the world am I doing? But guess what? After I looked yesterday, my daughter probably was looking at me. I couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't stop smiling. I looked at our yard. She came over here to help me fix the fence. But I looked at our yard yesterday and I was like, oh my goodness, me and my mom did this. Baby, our backyard looked absolutely amazing. I told y'all about the birds yesterday. My daughter was laughing because, baby, they was back there having a whole little singing fest. They chirped for me. And maybe it's just me that need them and not them that need me. But that's okay. I'm going to figure it out. But our yard look amazing. It's inviting. It's somewhere that we can sit. It's peaceful. It's calming. That's what I was shooting for. Our front yard is starting to come together. The patches in the grass are growing. That's what I was shooting for. My grandbaby got her own space, which means when the other grandkids come, they can go in her room. That's what I was shooting for. But in the beginning, my mind was clouded. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, you guys. I was like, just do something though. I don't know why cousin Nikki just popped in my head, but I hope everything is okay, and I hope that she is doing absolutely amazing. If she happens to run across this video sometime later on today, I hope that that she is absolutely blessed in every way possible. That's my prayer for her this morning. Okay, Michelle. Okay, so let's go, Michelle. Um, the first card, the past card says traditional teachings. Um, and this has been over the last couple of months. You have been dealing with a situation in which you have been using traditional teachings, which are things that are taught to you, that are passed down, which means that whatever the situation is, you have been trying to address it in a traditional type of manner, in which we all do. We do where we're taught first. Um, the middle card, your right now card, it says ineffective ruler. Um, which means that sometimes we try to take control over a situation or something, and it's ineffective because we can't control the situation. We can't control other people. We can only assist. And so traditionally, we try to do the things that we know, but sometimes we got to step outside that box. And I know when we met with and they keep telling me to explain to you about how I felt when Madison was born. We had never, because you're dealing with something that you've never had to deal with before, and so we've never had to. When Madison was born, we didn't know anything about Down syndrome. I had never encountered a child with Down syndrome, a person really with Down syndrome. I did, if I had, I didn't know, or whatever the case may be. And I started to do some research because I wanted to know what kind of kid we was getting, and I wanted to know the levels to the thing. And so sometimes to better understand the circumstances in which is going on in front of us, sometimes we have to do research, and sometimes we have to go beyond the traditional teachings. That's what they're saying sometimes. And so because we have to do what's best, what's working for the circumstance too. So to say that, I read all these things, and I was looking at my grandbaby, and I'm like, hey, well, trying to fit her all into all these different categories when there wasn't a category to fit her in. She was just Madison. Down syndrome was a diagnosis. You understand? And so I had to learn how to deal with her, Madison, with a diagnosis of Down syndrome, because she wasn't like any other Down syndrome baby. And the circumstances sometimes we are dealing with aren't like anybody else's. And so this is where we get to the road less traveled. And sometimes the traditional teachings and the things that we usually know ain't gonna work for this circumstance. So they're saying, hey, deal with the situation according to using intuition as well as teachings, and be teachable as well. Be open. The next card says awe and determined, because you are focused. You are focused and determined to solve or have a solution or come up with a solution so that everything can go back into harmony. And so they said, hey, you can't be the ruler though. You can't be the captain of somebody else's ship. It has to be a partnership of, hey, understanding and all of those things. So you're doing absolutely amazing. And sometimes we don't know which way to turn. But turn to you. You have the answers. Nobody is dealing with the situation like you are, because you're right there. And yep, you can talk to people and we can give you sound advice or whatever the case may be. But just know that sometimes, like I said, the traditional teachings and the way that we dealt with particular things before isn't the way that things are handled right now. And it might not be the best thing for the circumstances and what you got going on. And I completely understand. I know you are a sweetheart, but they said, hey, that last card said all in determination. That is yours. That is yours. That is yours. And I'm going to keep saying it. That is yours. And guess what? We don't give up on ours. So keep trying. Stop looking at everything traditional. Read up on some stuff. Google some things. Ask some questions. Because sometimes we have to get inside of other people's head to figure out exactly how they're feeling. And boy, do you know, sometimes this heart is in a cage and it ain't easily opened. But you got time. So keep trying. You are loved and you are understood right now. So I definitely hold space for you. You are strong. Keep going. You got this, sweetheart. You got it. You got it, Michelle. Alex. How the job coming along, girl? Because I sure ain't asked you nothing about that. See? Alex, how's the job coming along? Oh, you are always welcome, Michelle. Always, sweetheart. Thank you for trusting me with your G. Because sometimes we don't want to hear shit. And maybe I'm talking about my damn self. Because sometimes I don't want to hear shit either. So, Alex might have had to pop off of here. So, oh, look at you. As soon as I did that, bam. Look at us. Look at us, Alex. We connected. Okay, Alex. Let's get it, girl. So, in the last couple of months, you done had a lucky twist of fate. Yes, you have. You've had a lucky twist of fate. There's been some things that you thought wasn't going to happen, and maybe you didn't think you was going to be where you at right now, or whatever the case may be, but it's been a lucky twist of fate. They said some things that popped off in your life that you like, hey, it's some stuff turning around. You got this. But then they go on to say, in the midst of this, because guess what? Sometimes when you have that lucky twist of fate, everybody can't see what you got going on. So you start clashing with people. Frictional conflict. You start clashing with people because guess what? Everybody want to try to tell you what to do. Or they ain't doing what they supposed to do. Or they too much in your business. Or whatever. But you starting to clash with somebody. Somebody ain't seeing something right. Somebody ain't happy with some of the decisions that's been made. Or so, but yeah, you starting to clash and you understand exactly what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. They said, but they want you to recognize the growth in yourself. Notable growth. They want you to recognize, Alex, the growth in yourself because guess what? It's something you prayed for, Alex. You prayed for something and they said, hey, first we had to change something so that you could grow. So you like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. And they said, hey, we showing you and you see in a particular light, you see the conflict in which is unnecessary at points. You are starting to see where things can change for you. And so they said, hey, job well done. The growth is real. The last week when you said that, hey, when somebody getting on my nerves, I can go to sleep and you could just talk to yourself. Because you've grown. Because regardless of them wanting to bump heads with you like this, you like, hey, I got other stuff on my plate. I got other stuff to do. And people don't understand when my mind is focused on something else and you trying to butt like this, what's going to happen is you're going to butt like this because I'm going to go on the other way and I'm going to do something else because I can't deal with that. You're doing amazing, Alex. And you've done amazing. You continue to do the work. You continue to be kind. You continue to think about other people as you gravitate and elevate and all those things. And you'll let some things go. I told you as soon as the timing is right. They want you to know that you are doing absolutely amazing. And things have turned around for you. You appreciate being able to see different now. And so, whatever the conflict is, I'm absolutely certain that you can deal. You have dealt with it. And even sometimes not dealing is dealing with it. Because that means I'm making a plan up here. When this ain't running, this is thinking. Because I'm doing something. So, Alex, again, you have been doing absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. And they said, hey, the growth is real. I am absolutely proud of you, sweetheart. And listen, give yourself credit for the trying, Alex, and give yourself for the days that, hey, it's woo. Hey, it's woo. I'm tired of this, because those woo days is the days that you start making changes too. Some days you like, okay, you know how the kids, and it's funny because I talked about this yesterday, how you build up on the ass whooping. Like all week long, you've been saying, hey, stay out the refrigerator. 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 Hey, stay out the refrigerator, until the last time that you tired as hell and you like, I can't take it no more. And they go in there and swing that refrigerator open and pow. See, that's kind of how people act. They keep on doing until you do something real drastic that stop that. That's okay. Alex, you are absolutely amazing. You do amazing things all the time. So you got this. And they said your trying is not gone in vain. Nowhere. Nowhere. Absolutely. And so, Crazy Rock Granny, I know you're probably still here. I'm going to pull my card, and if it fits for you, then take it. So, I'm going to pull these cards, and if it fits for you, Crazy Rock Granny, then take it this morning. So, let's get it. Aha! Okay. I got you. So, my first card, and over the last couple of months, it said this. It says thinking with emotions. And the funny thing is that I read it and I can be absolutely honest. I am not always in control of my emotions. I try to be, but yup, I have thought with my emotions over the last couple of months. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's a lie. I have, and I've acted out of my emotions as well. So hey, I completely understand. The middle card said lost motivation. There are some things in which I have definitely been around here. The t-shirts, the creating boundaries over bullshit. As we're cleaning up, I got a whole shit ton of t-shirts. Lost motivation. You get what I'm saying? Some things that I have started, and guess what? I went on to the next project. That's how I ended up with a shit ton of candles. That's how I ended up with a shit ton of oils. That's how I ended up with a shit ton of herbs, because I done started some shit and I ain't finished it. I done got some lost motivation, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because all of those things eventually end up coming together, or I need them in some facet or another. I just always ain't able to put them together like I'm supposed to. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. But guess what? Fearless action. And I didn't even show the lost motivation card, but fearless action, which means that regardless of what happened, no, regardless of how many fucking times I fall down, no matter how many times I fail at something, no matter, I have fearless action, I will keep the frick going. No matter what. No matter what. I'm going to keep going. I have fearless action, because I know that every day, I see you going into your boutique. Every day is another day that I can get it right. I know that today might be the damn day that, hey, this shit might go viral. I don't know. But I know that every day that I'm here, I'm able to open my eyes, that I'm going to push through. So I'm going to take that fearless action. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to take that leap. I'm going to jump off that ship. I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do, because I'm that person. So I get the vibes, Crazy Rock Granny, that you are too. That when it's something that you believe in and you know you're doing the right thing, that you go full force ahead, and I don't care who or what, ain't nothing standing in your way. I want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your love, and you don't even have to say it. Thank you for always being kind. You are loved and you are understood. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. Not just Sunday, but throughout the rest of this year. I hope the universe blesses you beyond measure because sometimes you have to push even when people don't know it. And so I appreciate you. Miss K, Alex, Michelle, you guys are absolutely amazing. And yep, it's been a hell of a year. And it's been a hell of a years. But it's okay. We still here. We still doing this thing called life. And you got this. Keep going. Change the things in which you don't like. Leave the things behind in which no longer serves you. And keep pushing forward. Even when you got those breaks and branches in the road. I have all confidence that you are able to persevere past. So, with that being said, it's Friday. You have done absolutely amazing this week. I hope you take the opportunity over the weekend to do some self care, to know that you are absolutely loved. It said elevate, you guys. So that means take it up a step. Do something for you. Because all day long we think about other people, we do for other people, but guess what? We'll let ourselves lack. I've been taking care of me, you guys. I continue to get up and walk. I'm losing weight. All kind of things are going on. I'm eating a little more healthier, but it was one step at a time. And I'm not telling you guys that you have to change anything about you. I'm just telling you to just love you because you are perfectly imperfect. And the people that love you are just going to love you anyways. And so I love you just the way you are. And whatever you enhance or whatever you take away is absolutely fine with me. Because I can't tell you how to be. I'm not you, anyways. And so go out, be great, have a wonderful freaking weekend. Because you deserve it. Not just this weekend, every day. You are worthy. So I love you guys so very much. Again, I want to say happy early Mother's Day. You guys enjoy your weekend, even if you do absolutely nothing. That is doing something. Take care of you because you are important. And I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here Monday morning for the card of the day. Go be blessed. I love you guys. Bye bye.